Okay. Alright. Had some time to breathe. Had attempts to take some water. That's the most important thing. We're gonna start this over. I'm not gonna do a part 2 playthrough. Those of you who have stuck around, Jesus. I hope you've been entertained. I really appreciate you standing here and dealing with my fuck-ups. You know what? If you weren't here, you won't be entertained. I hope that's the lesson I take away from here. But we're gonna do a Claire 1, Leon 2 playthrough. Because I actually want to feel like I got something done tonight.
Look, man, I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. Just tell us a story. Tell us a story.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking
I know,
home from the bar.
Tech,
and this
like...
woman started coming towards me. She was staggering, you know, so I figured she was drunk.
My real problem,
Okay, tell us, be
or my
honest
real
now. How many
concern
drinks
is
did
not
you
the
have?
fact that I've had a lot
man,
of drink.
barely
You
had a
know,
buzz
like,
on.
I don't mind being drunk
Just
and being
listen, all
giggly
right? She
and
got closer, and I got a good
all
look
that
at
on
her.
stream.
You had to see
But I would
her
like my
eyes,
stream to
her
accomplish
nose,
something. That's the
her
real
whole
issue here.
face. It looked like it was rotting.
Yeah.
She looked like a corpse.
That's my
Like a
real
walking
concern.
corpse, man.
Like,
Sounds like my wife.
and that's something that is my own damn fault.
All right, calm down,
I
buddy,
thought
calm
I was
down.
going to get further in the Ghost
You gotta stay
Survivors
strong.
than I really
Okay,
did.
don't give in to fear out there, right?
Yeah, well, you got that right. If you freeze up,
Regardless, like, I'm not going to keep going on with this. We're going to start with a Claire 2, or Claire 1, Leon 2 playthrough.
good.
I haven't done this before. It shouldn't change the encounters too much, but it should change the story a little bit, so it should be interesting for those of you who have seen my Resident Evil 2 playthrough. That was Leon 1, Claire 2.
Oh, shit.
And that's kind of why I'm letting these cutscenes play out. Like, I really do want to do like a stream where I can get knockout knockout drunk and have a good time though. I feel like that would be a blast. As long as I felt like I was progressing. That's the real problem. Right? I want my streams to accomplish something.
What do I do? What am I gonna do?
And I feel just so bad for this guy. This is the way that Resident Evil 2 started on PlayStation 1. I just feel like... What do I do?
Yeah,
What do
I'm
I do?
almost there.
That's a very human reaction.
You know
And
me, I'll be fine.
I don't know. I
Okay.
just have such
I'll be back
sympathy
as
for
soon
that
as I
guy
find
because
Chris.
he's not really deserving of what he gets.
I will, but I gotta go. Why does everyone think I'm gonna get in trouble?
Because you're gonna get the fuck in trouble. Yeah, damn sexy bitch.
What the? Hello?
Basically, I put it this way. I would like to be able to put up this on the channel and not feel like I was putting up a complete train wreck. That's the real issue here. Can I just say, though, that I love the weather effects in this game. Absolutely do. This is one of the real striking effects of this game. Look at Claire and the way she puts up her hand to shield the weather, the rain. That's something that you would never notice before. And there's like all these nice little touches, like Made in Heaven. Do a Google search for me. Tell me if there's any reference to Chris and Made in Heaven before Resident Evil 3. Because I feel like that's a Resident Evil 3 reference.
Hello? Anybody here? Hello?
Okay, investigate the store.
Are you okay?
Oh look, a cop that's bleeding to death.
Wait here. I'll check it out.
Okay, good. Let's just go in here and leave him alone. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Oh, shit, you bastard.
Hold still.
Excuse me, is everything okay?
Stay back, ma'am. I got this.
Yeah, you don't fucking got this. This really grossed me the hell out. The first time I saw it like that, whole trachea pulling thing. I was like,
Don't come any closer!
Jesus Christ. That's a level of graphic detail they have never shown in a Resident Evil game. And I'm like, including Resident Evil 7 in this, where they show a guy getting his own hand fucking cut off. Alright, screw it. You know what? Have fun in there. Alright, take the key. Yes, I'm not going to examine it, because I think I might be able to get out of here before he gets back. Oh, I was wrong. Hang on a sec. I'll look at that in a minute. Yeah, I know how to use items. Made in Heaven was part of a recurring art piece design. The design was infused by track 2 of the Queen album Made in Heaven. Is that a video game? Or is that... Because if that's a video game, like, dude, I love Queen. Alright, cops come to life. He wants to kill me. At this point, it's just run for the door.
Whoa, don't shoot!
Get down.
Drop it, you sexy bitch!
We gotta get out of here.
Oh, you're talking
Alright.
about her shirt.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Thanks.
You can thank me later, when we're safe.
I still feel like that was an alternative costume in Resident Evil 2. I don't think that showed up in Resident Evil 1. And I don't think I'm using alternative costumes here. In fact, I'm pretty damn sure that my Resident Evil 2 playthrough, I saw this on the back of what would presumably be Chris's chair. Yeah, there is a lot of references, but are we looking at like references or Easter eggs?
What's going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Thank you.
Wait, you're a
That's
cop?
what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leon Kennedy.
I was pretty sure that
You
was
are?
a Chris alternative costume.
Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. Looking for my
1998
brother.
Resident Evil
He's a
2
cop
gave
too.
Chris a red jacket.
Well, it's a good thing we found each other.
Yeah, because I'm pretty
know
sure
what
if
to
you
expect
look at
anymore.
his, if you get to the STARS office, which we might, if you get to the STARS office of Resident Evil 2, the remake, there's not a lot of like blatantly identifying which disc is which, but there's enough Easter eggs where you can identify which disc is which, and that's really cool. I thought that was a really cool touch, because like you can definitely identify which disc is Barry's because he's a gun nut, and there's like gun magazine and a bunch of other stuff on his desk. It's like, dude, this is totes Barry's desk. But like a bunch of the other stuff was much more subtle than that, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw a jacket with Claire's design on Chris's desk, and I wasn't for sure. So I appreciate that.
Attention all citizens.
Now, alright, I'll let this
Due to
play
the
before I
citywide
talk.
outbreak, you were advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
God, this is so unreal.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no
No,
survivors?
there's survivors. It's a big city. There has to be.
I love how optimistic Leon is during this game. I feel like out of all of the Raccoon City survivors, Leon has the best character development.
Looks like we're walking from here.
He's so optimistic in RE2, and he's so jaded in RE4.
More like running.
Like, you could tell in RE4 he's seen some shit. He's got the most realistic character development. I mean,
Leon,
who's he got to compete with? Chris? Chris looks like he fucking pumped a bunch of steroids in RE5.
Holy shit.
Dude, Trucker, I feel so bad for
Get out
you.
now!
You didn't ask for this.
Hold on!
And he's dead. He's gone. Just like that. Bitch, you better run. Bodie. Bodie. It's beautiful.
Claire! Claire, you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. How about you?
I can't stay here. It's not safe.
Oh shit. Go on ahead. I'll meet you at the station.
Alright, so this is just straight run. I feel like if I'm going to put this up,
Can't stop. Gotta keep moving.
and I originally planned on doing a Claire 1 Leon 2 playthrough to go with the Leon 1 to Claire playthrough on my channel.
It's like the end of the world.
But I feel like if I have to identify anything about why I make fun of fan service in games, it's because I fully expect the women to be badasses.
Almost there.
But pointing out the fan service is kind of cathartic because it's so silly. Like, Claire has no reason to wear this outfit, right? It's so dumb, but she does anyway. That doesn't mean she's not a badass. It just means she's a badass wearing fetish wear. And that whole Leon Claire scene we saw earlier is like, she should have so many broken bones. Yeah, everybody should. The whole Claire Leon scene that we saw earlier before I swapped to this playthrough was like so silly. It's literally like two high schoolers finding each other.
Anybody here?
Alright, first aid spray. Take that. But out of all of the REs, I feel like this has the best inventory system.
Come on, Chris.
And
Where are you?
I do think it's stupid. I think there are a number of stupid scenes between Leon and Claire.
Oh shit. They're inside too.
David, Marvin.
But if you think about it, it also makes sense. It makes sense for Leon and Claire to be like, hey, the world's coming to an end, but hey, you're kind of cute. Yeah, I think you're kind of cute too. No, it's not known
I
for
should
its
help this
stellar
guy.
writing. It's definitely not known that, but I feel like that's part of its charm. Alright, bullets. I think if I go upstairs, if I remember right, there's more bullets and maybe another first aid spray. Okay, so there are certain people, certain influential people, that think like, hey, this writing is so bad, and it's bad just because it's bad. I think it's bad because it's intended to be bad. I think it's intended to be making fun of, you know, B-movie tropes. That's kind of the thing when Resident Evil 2 and 1 came out. They made fun of bad writing, and I think they did an excellent job. Alright, I don't have the medallion for that. So, like, it's split between, hey, is Resident Evil 1 and 2 bad writing because they're supposed to be and they're making fun of bad writing, or are they bad writing because it's just bad? And I'm like, fuck it. They're supposed to be making fun of it. And if you don't get that they're supposed to be making fun of it, you kind of miss the point. This is back when in the 90s when B movies were zombie movies and all of that, and they didn't have a deeper plot and deep writing or any of that. They were just action movies. They were supposed to be fun. They're supposed to be shit that you didn't take seriously. Given all of that, this is probably my least favorite part. This may be actually the most difficult part of the entire game, and I'm not exaggerating that. If you haven't seen my playthrough, you'll see that right quick.
Where are you?
I'm not even stating an original point. That's like a point that's been up for debate forever. Nobody has known for sure if the Resident Evil games were supposed to be bad writing, or if they were bad writing because they were bad writing. I mean, do you understand the difference? One is making fun of an entire genre, and the other is trying to take itself too seriously. If you listen to Yahtzee's, like, the Resident Evil series was like bad story until Resident Evil 4, when it realized that was a bad story, and it actually made fun of itself. But did it actually make fun of itself in Resident Evil 4, or was it making fun of itself the entire time? That's the real point of contention here. Yahtzee hates Resident Evil 1 because he assumes it was supposed to be trying to be serious, and maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just always supposed to be superficial.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
Now this is disgusting. If you have a weak stomach, look away.
Hurry up! Hurry up! Open it!
Here, give me your hand!
Help me!
Hold on! Give me your other hand!
Like, I love Yahtzee's reviews. Don't get me wrong. I think he's hilarious. I think he's on point. I think he's very, very smart and knows what the fuck he's talking about. Otherwise, he wouldn't be as successful as he is. But there's one thing I will fundamentally disagree with Yahtzee on. I think that Yahtzee is wrong on Resident Evil. Alright, Officer's Notebook. Let's see here. 3 medallions and the goddess statue shows the way out. We got the lion statue, the angel statue for lack of a better term, and the horse statue. Alright, we can see the combinations for each. Unfortunately, he wakes up all the other zombies, which includes this guy. I'm actually going to take the eat here. I'm going to hope that I can actually get through the rest of this unmolested. My young booty unmolested. Like, seriously, can any of these in the chat imagine wearing an outfit like this? Basically hot pants. I'm not saying this is a sexist thing. I would just like confirmation that this is a fan service outfit. That's really all. Crush his head.
You alright?
Yeah.
Marvin, you're just the best.
For now. Marvin Browner.
Thanks.
Obviously, someone taught you well.
Yeah, I know how to take care of myself.
Come on.
So nobody knows what caused this?
Bodhi.
There's a lot of theories. But all I know for sure is that this place is crawling with zombies.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Hey, keep that on. Just in case.
I'm not gonna be around long. Once I find Chris, we're out of here.
You really Chris's sister?
Yeah. Why? Did you find something?
He's on vacation. Europe, I think. Left weeks ago.
Vacation? That's great news.
But I've got more for you. Looks like there might be a way out through this secret passageway.
Good. Hey. Hey, we should probably get you to a hospital.
Oh, forget about me. I can take care of myself.
No. Don't be ridiculous. You're gonna need some help.
Listen, Claire. Save yourself. So you can see your brother again. Now, you'll probably need this.
No, I'm not taking that. You're gonna...
Shh. And be careful. If you see one of those things, no matter who they were, you can't hesitate. Take them out if you can. Or you run.
All right, so I'm going to take a minute here. I want to talk about some stuff, and then we're going to take a quick break because I need some more water. First, is this an infinite combat knife? Because I did earn that through my playthrough. It is not. Okay, so I'm going to assume I get that from an item box. Let's see if I can go ahead and pick that up before I get into some of this. I should have, hopefully, the knife. I do. And the DLC weapon. Actually, I'm not gonna pull that out. But I do want this knife. Okay, two things. I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break after I get done with this. One. Marvin is literally one of the best developed characters in this entire game. Even in the original, when you only saw him through Chris's playthrough, he is probably one of my favorite characters. Marvin is amazing, and I cannot stress how well they did with this character in this game. 2, I love that they did Claire's specific dialogue and Leon's specific dialogue, because on my channel, I did the Leon Claire playthrough, and I was like, okay, at some point I'm going to do the Claire Leon playthrough. I didn't really plan on doing that tonight, but I am really looking forward to seeing like these dialogue changes, because Claire and Leon have a completely different dynamic to Marvin, and I want to see what that looks like. But either way, I am literally going to take 3 minutes to get some water and use the can. I will be back right back. So let's put a intermission. See you guys in a couple minutes. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna take the Samurai Edge. Now, you know, I don't... How to explain this? When I ordered this game, and I ordered the deluxe edition, I was like, I don't want to do a playthrough with any of the bonuses, because I don't know how powerful they are. But since this isn't an official playthrough, I feel like, hey, let's give some of these bonuses a shot. Because I've already done an official playthrough, right? You know what? Let's have some fun. I don't know if there's a significant power difference between the deluxe editions and the normal standard editions, but I feel like if they give it to you as a deluxe edition, it's probably like, hey, let's make the game fucking easy for you. Really? Oh, right. Okay, well, if I'm going to use the Samurai Edge, then I can put the other one back. So I won't need this. Kinda sucks that I'm losing 5 bullets, technically. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I know how about that. I know about that. You guys want to see something fucking gnarly? Here you go. This is probably one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen.
What? Who's there?
I can't deny, though, that it's probably eerily close to anatomically correct. That's probably about how your jaw actually looks if it wasn't covered by skin and fat and whatever else. Yeah, you're gonna beat on the windows and then you're gonna come in. I'm gonna put it to a vote. There are 6 of you in chat. Do you want to watch me go through a clear playthrough? Or would you rather see a DLC playthrough? I'm going to read this while you decide. Record of events. Keep in mind that I'm asking this because I am definitely sobering up. September 25th. We are turning the station into a temporary shelter due to the massive sudden outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety of the citizens their top priority, as we try to accommodate as many of them as possible. September 25th addendum. One of the refugees attacked us in the middle of the night, resulting in the death of 1 officer and injuring 3 others. The person in question was quickly restrained. We believe this is simply a case of someone snapping under intense stress. All me. Honestly, I feel like as much I would love to do a Ghost Survivor blind playthrough, that might be better left off for next week. I would really like to get something not repetitive accomplished. September 20th. A mob attacked the station today, resulting in a number of casualties. A few survivors were able to make it safely behind the emergency shutters, but surrounded as we are, it'll be hard for any of us to escape this place. We're not sure we can fix any of our comm equipment, so we remain cut off from the outside world. Let me give you guys a homework assignment. For those of you who come to my channel frequently. Over the next week, start thinking about horror games that you would like to see. And I'll decide based on suggestions. Make them on Twitter, okay? September 27th. There was another clash on the west side of the station around 1 p.m. 12 people died, and there is only a handful of survivors left. Everything is falling into disarray here. David Ford. Alright. The problem with this is I kind of know what's not going to be blind. That's why I was like really wanting to do a Ghost Survivors playthrough, because it would still be blind. I may not have done this for a while, but I still remember it. Alright, so I can't cut my way through there. I can make my way out here. It's only homework if you want it to be. I have a few ideas, but this I want to be is a viewer-driven channel. If you have a few ideas and I'll look into it and like, hey, that does sound like fun, I'd like to do it. Otherwise, like, I'm thinking maybe seriously, and I'm not exaggerating here, I'm seriously thinking about fuck! Silent Hill 2. That's the name of it. God damn it. I want to do something that I'm not... Can I not go in here? What the hell? Oh, okay. I want to do something that I'm not familiar with for Spooky Week. That's actually why I've kind of had a hard time deciding what games I want to decide for Spooky Month. Medical benefits of herbs. Humans have used herbs to treat sickness and disease since the dawn of time. In this book, we will explore 3 such herbs native to the Arklay Mountains. Green herbs, blah blah blah. We've already seen this shit. Like, Spooky Month is one of those months I really want to do something with, but unless something really strikes me, like, I also want to retreat to a comfort zone, and I feel like that defeats the purpose of Spooky Month. All right, so I don't need this anymore. I don't even know why I have it. I mean, like, I could do, hey, let's do Resident Evil 0, but do I really want to overload on Resident Evil games? Do I? Especially since Resident Evil 0 is probably the first game I ever truly beat. There's more to the spooky world than Resident Evil. I don't mind doing like one, but over any more than that I feel is an overload. Why can't I set you on fire? Are you dead? You're pretty dead. Oh fuck! Silent Hill doesn't have pure horror. I honestly couldn't tell you. What I can probably tell you is, by all accounts, it has more existential horror. How to describe this the best? Resident Evil's real tension comes from the fact that you don't know if you're going to have enough ammo and health to take on bosses. But there's a damn good chance, no matter what difficulty you play on, that you will, unless you just stumble on them. Silent Hill, at least from 2 onwards, their real horror comes from not from boss fights, but from atmosphere. Resident Evil does not have atmosphere. Resident Evil is kind of to horror games. Oh, Blood Rain? I would not do... Alright, let's finish one point. Resident Evil is kind of like to the horror games like fun time games. Like, you're mostly gonna... These are glorified combat games. Now, Blood Rain. There's a different reason why I wouldn't want to do Blood Rain. Sexy as she is, Blood Rain 1 is one of the hardest fucking games I've ever played. I'm not even kidding on that. At one point in the game, the difficulty hits a goddamn wall. And I have literally never beaten Blood Rain 1 without cheating. It is stupid hard. I would not want to do Blood Rain without cheats. It's just that dumb. It's not even what I would call a horror game. Blood Rain's not really survival horror. It's just a cult. It's really hard, and it mostly deals with the occult. Alright, hang on a second here. Alright, look, like, at the point when you're playing as Blood Rain and you travel, let's see how's best to describe this. Down into the first Nazi compound. Jesus, I can't even remember far enough. When you face the body snatchers, that's when Blood Rain becomes unreasonably difficult. Sometime between when you first encounter the body snatchers and you start to fight the boss of the body snatchers, in between there, like, that's when I have to enable the immortal cheat. Blood Rain 1 is hideously difficult. Blood Rain 2 not as bad, but I could not imagine doing Blood Rain 1 without using an immortality cheat. Ricky's first assignment. Okay. Okay. Can I see the fucking file? Lenos Kennedy, we're putting you on a very special case for your first assignment. Your mission is to unlock your desk. Wow, what a bunch of assholes. The key to your success is in the initials of our first names. Input the letters in the order of our desks. There are 2 locks, one on each side of your desk. Make sure you get them both. This feels like a poorly thought out hazing ritual. Now, I will admit, Blood Rain, Jesus. They got probably one of the best voice actresses that they possibly could. I still feel like Fear.Half-Life The Long Dark? What? You fucking prick!
Son of a bitch.
Fear. I might take that under consideration. Gunpowder. Fear is pretty good. I will admit that. Uses of gunpowder. Handgun ammo, gunpowder times 2. Acid rounds, gunpowder times high grade, and gunpowder white. Like that makes any sense. Submachine gun ammo, high grade, gunpowder white times 2. There's not a lot of ammo left around the good station, so make good use of any gunpowder you find. Different guns require different ammo, so pay attention to what you're combining things, or you won't get what you need. All right, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, even though I accomplished jack shit. No, like, I don't expect people to know more about horror games than I do, lady, but, ideas are always welcome. I just don't think... Like, I have both Blood Rain games. I just don't think people would be that interested if I wasn't cheating. Alright, Neil, Carlene, Elliot, Edward. This is the guy, by the way. Pick it up. Operation report. September 28th, 2:30 a.m. It's down to just me and 3 others. No weapons, no ammo, and too many skirmishes have drained us mentally and physically. We're not going to make it. Officer Phillips once suggested we escape through the sewers. Apparently there's a secret tunnel under this place left over from its museum days. I brushed our idea off before, but now it's not sounding all that bad. Oh, trust me, you're not alone on that, lady. Yeah, there's no proof there's even a tunnel or that the sewers aren't infested with zombies, but I don't want to sit here and die either. It's a long shot, but I'm going to try to figure out what I can about that tunnel. Elliot Edward. That's the guy that got chomped in half, by the way. David Ford. Okay. Hang on, let me look at this first set of initials. Neil Carlene. Alright, so it's either an N, which it's an N, E, fuck you, Locke. David Ford, let's try that. Let's try Ned Flanders. There we go. I could do a playthrough of Blood Rain. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind it because the voice actress they got for Rain is really good. It's just like I would have to do one originally like, hey, I'm going to use the immortality cheat because I am bad at this video game. Is it just me or am I missing the nameplate here? Rita Phillips, Marvin Brano, okay. MP. I mean, if you can guess like 2 of the initials, you can work your way through this. Maybe not. I love Blood Rain, don't get me wrong. I really wish they'd made more of that than they did. But then again, it was like one of those eras where Nazi occult shit was pretty overrepresented. Marvin Phillips. Or no, Marvin Breno, Rita Phillips. Alright, let's try... I feel like there's a secret to here that I don't feel like figuring out. There we go. Good enough. Alright. Speed loader for the SLS 60. Honestly, it doesn't feel like it was as worth it as it would be for Leon. But... screw it. Yeah, you're alive. I don't care. shouldn't I have a key for this? Sorry, I'm catching up from chat for you guys. Pure horror. Thinking for a minute here while I have a minute. I'll put it this way. Alright, for your homework. I would like suggestions based on last year's special. So last year, I had a Resident Evil game. I had an indie horror game that was kind of a suspense horror. And that would be like Bendy and the Ink Machine. I had a couple of comical horror games, which I've already decided on. I'm going to be doing... I'm going to be just doing Costume Quest 2 this year. And I'm going to be doing Luigi's Mansion 3 this year. So I need something ideally between Resident Evil and Bendy and the Ink Machine. Blood Rain is not a bad suggestion. I just don't think I could pull it off. That's why I was looking at Silent Hill. But since ideally what I want, I'm not going to be able to do 5 horror games this year like I did last year. That's why I kind of want some games that I could stream every Friday night and kind of fill in the gaps for what I couldn't get a full playthrough. That's kind of what I'm asking here. Honestly, Blood Rain is not a bad idea, but if I had my choice, I would do Blood Rain 2. Blood Rain 2, I feel, is very forgiving on difficulty. Oh good, your battery's low. What I'm kind of looking for is like stream-friendly games I can be drunk for. I want one game I can LP, and one game that I can be drunk for. Storage locker terminal memo. Blah blah blah. I'm fucking out of ammo. Are you shitting me? This is why I want shit that I can be drunk for. Are you coming in here? Are you coming in here? Come on, dude. I hear you out there. Alright, let's see here. 202, I don't need a button for that. 208. Let's see, actually, I don't need a button for 208. Actually, I do. Let's see. 106 I can do. 109 I can do. Let's start with that. Especially since 109 is ammo. Long Dark? Is that a Steam game? Can you give me a platform? Can you give me a platform and a synopsis? That would be most helpful.
Hell.
106. You know what? Right now, I'm just glad I don't have to light them on fire. Steam us what you got on. What's the synopsis? What's the premise? PS4 and Xbox. I was giving some thought to Dead Space, not gonna lie. But even sober, Dead Space felt like a really shitty premise for a horror game. Here's the problem. I don't even know what I want to tell you what I want to do with a horror game, to be perfectly honest. I'd love something like Resident Evil. I love the puzzles. I think out of all the things about Resident Evil I like, it's the puzzles. Alright. Here. Which is why I did Resident Evil 1 and 2 more than anything else. Oh shit. I remember what to do. I think I need to go up to the 3rd floor. Red herb, I'll take it. Mist. Oh god, that is... Okay, so 2 things. 1, Mist I wouldn't count as a horror game, which is, I'm assuming, is going to be the finish to your sentence, as Mist wouldn't. B, Mist is legendarily difficult. Monkey Island I wouldn't mind doing at any other point in the year. Don't get me wrong. I don't expect you guys to come up with... Yeah, I knew it. I don't expect you guys to make up for my shortcomings. Like, I'm going to be doing research into this on my own. Fuck. But if there are things that you want to see, I want to take those under advisement. I'm going to need to take this downstairs. Actually, you know, it's screw it. This isn't something that I... how'd I put this? This is a failing on me. I want to do a special every year. And there hasn't been enough games this year like Bendy and the Ink Machine to really stand out and attract my notice and what to do. I have a couple of ideas that wouldn't be bad. I just want some ideas for what you guys might want to see, that's all. Like, I'm not expecting you guys to come up with the perfect idea. I just want an idea for myself that I can look at and say, hey, that makes sense or that doesn't. I really dislike the fact that they play noises through the six axis.
There you are. Come here.
What is it?
Take a look.
Oh my god, he made it!
You know him?
Yeah, it's Leon. Kennedy, I think?
How the hell can you
The
tell?
rookie. Thought he looked familiar. You can make it to that courtyard. The 2nd floor, east side.
Okay. Thanks, Marvin. I'm on it.
Is there anybody sober enough to tell if there's someone actually in that camera? But besides that, I need to take a break for a minute. One second. There was? Okay. Then it's just me. One moment. I'm just kind of looking over the chat right now. So I guess kind of my thing with the specials, the spooky, spooktacular specials. I kind of feel guilty that it's games that I want to play versus games that you want to see. I'm not even sure that you guys really care that much about horror games, but I do. Like, October is a fun time of the month. And I feel like spooky games are the best time to celebrate that time of the month. And during the first year on my channel, it's like, hey, we should totes, relish this time of the year and enjoy it for what it was. And it was really easy at that time of the year because, like, hey, it's easy to do Resident Evil 4 because I love Resident Evil 4. That's probably one of my best, or one of my favorite Resident Evils ever. You know, Bendy and the Ink Machine was coming out at the same time. Bendy was super hype. And, you know, it's like, I can choose several games to kind of be in this spooky thing without really going that far outside my comfort zone.
Police chopper, it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And I think what I'm struggling with this year is I need to get out of my comfort zone, but I'm not sure how far I can do that on my own.
I'm hanging in there.
Hell of a night, huh?
And the other part is...
You find your brother?
I did actually.
I want to keep the spooky times somewhat centralized to November, and I have a pretty certain schedule on that.
Don't worry about
and
me.
I guess that's what I'm starting to struggle with right here. Is I want to put out spooky games, but I'm trying to keep it in the schedule around October. And you know what really fucked me is the fact that they're not releasing Luigi's Mansion until October 31st. Otherwise, I would totes be using that.
Hey Marvin, this is bad. I've got zombies everywhere.
Alright, I can't pick that up.
Marvin? Marvin, are you there? Marvin? God, you gotta be kidding me.
I don't blame them for that, Nick. I really don't. Like, they don't need to make games based on, hey, it's convenient for Let's Players to do. Did I just almost get grabbed at by a zombie on fire? I sure as hell did. It makes sense for Nintendo to release that on October 31st. It's inconvenient as hell for me. And for probably anybody who actually wants to play it leading up to October 31st. And that's why it's like, if you look at my spooky announcement, like, you know, I want to do that going into November. Like, just because they released that on October 31st doesn't mean I don't want to do it. I don't mind doing it into November. I just can't really count it as part of this month. And that's where I'm stuck here. You know, I'm planning on doing Resident Evil 1. I'm going to do Costume Quest 2, even though I haven't done Costume Quest, the Christmas DLC. I want to do Costume Quest 2 because it's a cute, spooky game, and I need something in between that. I need something between cute, oh Jesus, and creepy. And that's where I'm struggling right now. Are you not coming in here, dude? Would you like to look at the statue? I'm pressing X. Okay. Alright, fine. I'll take the arm for now. I need the book. This lady has given me ideas with Blood Rain, though. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind playing Blood Rain again. Blood Rain is a very weird game, but it's so good. Punch the zombie on fire. Why are there 2 zombies on fire? I was running, you asshole. How bad's my health? Fuck, I'm in danger. Shit. No. Really? Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. I'm giving serious thought here to Blood Rain. Fuck, I don't have any boards with me. Of all the times to not have boards. Maybe if I get out really fast. Claire, you want to get the fuck under here, you daft bitch? Too late. He came in. Oh shit! I think I'm about to die here. Oh, you cunt! I have not saved at all, have I? Jesus Christ, at this point, no point on autosave. Shit's probably turned against you. Okay, let's go ahead and save before we figure out how badly we fucked the hell up. Lady, by the way, you're one of 2 women in the chat, so if you have an objection with me using the C word, now's probably the time. Although you're Canadian, so I don't think you give a shit that much. Shit here. Can someone do me a favor? For funsies. While I heal up. Can you do a Wikipedia on the C word? I'm curious about the etymology. Like, where did that come from? Seems like such an odd word. I'm not going to read it on stream, so don't worry about it. Just let me know. I want to know. And I can't look it up myself. I'll read this guide pamphlet. Welcome to Raccoon City. Did you know, while we are the home of the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella Corporation, Raccoon City is a vibrant and dynamic city with a long, rich history of its own. In this guide, we'll introduce you to just a few of the more unusual points of interest our city has to offer. The building in the center of town wasn't always a police station. In fact, it used to be an art museum. Various features like the unusual clock tower and the goddess statue in the main hall remind us of a bygone era. Just a few blocks from the police station is an orphanage founded and run by the Umbrella Corporation with the help of generous donations from business and citizens alike. The building is known for its stained glass window, which attracts visitors from around the world. No one's brave enough to look this up on Wikipedia for me.
Turns a museum into a police station.
You're all assholes. You can tell what percentage of my viewers right now are Canadian, which are not North American. Alright, I got plenty of bullets. Lady, this is your job all of a sudden. Get to it. I demand answers. Okay. I feel like... Oh, fuck! You're closer than I thought. Oh, shit. I still didn't save, did I?
Oh no. Bastard. Bastard.
Lady, if you look that up and PM it to me, I won't read it on stream. If that helps. Because now, actually, I'm really curious.
Son of a bitch.
What the fuck was that?
What the hell is up with you?
Good. Blew his head apart. Alright, what's this? Oh, that's the valve handle. I need that for upstairs. Gunpowder! Hooray. I need a fuse. I need a fuse to get through the door at this point. Where the fuck is the fuse? No, I'm not gonna board that up. I want to search this guy. Thank you, Jesus. Man, you mentioned the C word once and the chat goes dead silent except for the Canadian. Look, I'm not saying I'm a good person. I never promised to be. I am a very curious person. One of you post it. If it makes you feel better, this episode is probably never going up on YouTube. There's the fuse. We'll put that here for... Really? Oh, well, this is ass. Oh, shit. Oh, you did? Okay. Hang on a second. I want to know. Where did you DM it? Did you DM it on my phone? I don't have my phone next to me. Fuck. Yeah, we'll discard that. Chances are really good that this is going nowhere. Fuck me! Okay, alright, I'll look at it later. Oh, fuck! Where did both of you fuckheads come from? Oh, fuck, I need to do this here. Open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door. Fuck, Jesus Christ. How bad am I? Alright, alright. Fuck, shit. Hell. Ass. Bitch. God. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember most of what I've done here. So I don't anticipate this going very far. Is that a red herb in the dark room? Probably. Shit. Hang on. Alright, I need a break. I need to look at this. Let's see. There it is. I see it. Alright. Owing to Hysterian M. Geller. First appearance in 1972. Canterbury Tales, really? Or Canterbury Tales? The Hindi goddess. Demonization of Christianity and demonization of female sexuality. Ooh, culturally diverse origins. Middle Age euphemism. Shakespeare. This is actually pretty interesting, it looks like. Well, I can't read that. Just beat it. Reclamations. A possible chapel. All right, I'll have to look through that on my own time. Nick, you asked for this. This is your own damn fault. All right. So I need to decide here. Am I actually gonna make any fucking progress, or am I just wandering around derping off? I have a feeling this is like never going up on YouTube ever. I think this one's shot. But I'm having fun, and I hope you guys are too. That's the important thing. Oh shit. If I remember right, there is an herb at the end of this room. Or is it bullets? Might be bullets. Well, that's disappointing. I think I can open this door. Yeah, obviously I can. Of course, this room is hell. Wait. Oh, I can get rid of this now. Cool. Goodbye. Discard that. And you also need to get rid of these 3 planks. Poor Marvin. Really do need to do like an actual follow-up and do a true Claire 1, Leon 2 playthrough. I think tonight's just gonna be for fun. Did I ever save? Apparently I did. Save over that. Night, Nick. You have a good night. I don't even know what I'm planning on fucking doing with this stream right now. Probably the worst decision I can make in my life. Let's see here. There's gunpowder in the east office. There's a red herb in the dark room. I don't know what's available in the west office, but chances are really good that there might be something over here. Did I pick up the green herb that's over here? Because I could actually use it. Also, okay, I do have the valve. I need that. Shit, I did get the green herb. Alright, well, let's use... Fuck me! Fuck me! Oh shit, that's right. It's a hexagonal. Oh, you're about to kill me. I need to go to the second floor on the other side and use this to unlock the steam room. Claire, you're not having a real good time here, are ya? Yeah, I think this is definitely something I'm not putting up on YouTube. This is just for Twitch. Alright, I've got a green herb. Also, apparently I'm finally sober enough to recognize that there's a check mark. I wish it would just get rid of this automatically. Alright. We ain't accomplishing jack shit this stream. Right, this guy has radio. Apparently not gonna pick it up because the zombies are oozing in. That one falls from hanging himself. You're about to slither in. You're already here. Fuck you. Right, I need to get in here. I need to get in here. Open door. Goodbye, zombies. Have fun. I need Heelys. I mean, bullets are always good, but I need Heelys. What's this? Bullets? A knife, I'll take it. Fuck! Alright, good, I dodged it. Ah, shit. Where am I going? I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of thinking like I want to call it a stream here, just like have a nice, drunk, fun stream this first Friday. We'll actually do some shit next week for spooky stream. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Hate to do this, but it's been about 4 hours and I'm not making any progress at all, and I kind of want to go ahead and call it. Yeah, because otherwise I'm going to get frustrated. So I'm going to call it here. Next week, I'm going to do another spooky stream on Friday. I'm not going to get drunk as early because that was kind of self-defeating. As fun as it was, I think I'm going to actually try to make a focused attempt to get through something of Resident Evil 2 next week. If you want to see actual spooky stuff on my channel, I do have a YouTube channel that's going to be in the description. Go ahead and click it right now. I'm running through Resident Evil 1 Remake, and it's actually, you know, somewhat focused and shows actual progress, which is kind of a novel concept. But yeah, run it through Resident Evil 1. I do have a Resident Evil 2 playthrough on my stream as well, if you want to see that. Next week, I might go back to Resident Evil 2 and like not drink and try to get some of those ghost stories next week. Or we might do Silent Hill 2, which is also honestly kind of tempting. I'm going to think of that. Anyways, I appreciate you staying up, lady. If you enjoyed what you saw, I do have more spooky content going out all through October. And I have spooky content in last October, so make sure you check that out. If not, you know what? I don't blame you. I appreciate you coming out, hanging out regardless. If you want to see more, check me out next week. Hopefully I'll be a little bit more focused and not kind of wasted. Thanks for coming out and joining me tonight. Always enjoy it. I appreciate it. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for coming out. I'll see you tomorrow, or see you next week. Y'all have a great weekend. Later. Bye-bye.